In this video, we will listen to several data professionals discuss the importance of using visualizations to tell a story about data. Can you tell us about the importance of using visualizations to tell a story about data?
Visualizations are critical to storytelling with data. I think you're familiar with the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words. And that's really true here. You can get a much clearer picture of what's going on with your data if you have clean and clear data visualizations. I also think data visualization is super helpful for the analyst that creates them because it forces them to make choices about what's really important to show and what isn't important to show. For example, if you're debating whether you should look at things temporally, you can debate like, is the overall trend the most important? Okay, then I should do a time series data visualization. Do I think comparing one group versus another is more important? Then you're more likely to do a bar or column chart. So it's really important in clarifying the data analyst thinking, and visualization is really important in telling a clear, concise story to stakeholders.
Humans are visual creatures. You are more likely to tell a compelling story and get buy-in with visuals. I once got a job offer with a visualized resume created by Tableau.
So one of the best ways to present data is visually. Numbers by themselves, for the most part, will tend to overwhelm people. So if I walk up and I'm talking in a company meeting and I say, well, last year in 2019, we did $100,000. Or I could give you a graph and say 2018, we did 75,000. 2019, we did 100,000. In 2020, we're projected to do $125,000. And if I put that in a graph and make it stand out and make it pretty, non-accountants will, and non-data people will kind of gravitate towards it, and it'll prompt them to ask different questions and have different ideas. And so by using maybe a PowerPoint or even Excel, in Excel, you can create graphs from the data, make it pretty, make sure that it not just pretty, but make sure that it highlights the important information of what you're trying to say. It will create and drive the conversation around what needs to be done and how best to maybe run the business or make different decisions. Data visualization is a very important part of helping people to understand the numbers that you're trying to present.
The reason we want to gravitate towards visualizations is that's how the brain really works. The brain is much more able to process a high bar versus a low bar as opposed to looking at 100 rows or 100 lines in a spreadsheet. Using the visualizations, and especially using the appropriate visualization for the given task, can really help make sure that the user gets the easiest way to understand this. As we talked about, storytelling is really an important way for us to do this. And so through the visualizations, that's really how we tell a story. We can augment it with text, whether that's user generated or system generated, to help people really drill down further to the understanding. But starting with the visualization is the easiest way to help people quickly, effectively understand what's going on. And then you can have the further discussions around what exactly you're doing.